Hello kids, welcome back to our EVS class. So today we are going to proceed for our new topic. Okay. So leaves. Our today's topic is leaves. Now what are leaves? We all know leaves. We all see different types of trees, different types of plants around us, isn't it? So why the plants are known? Because they have leaves, they have flowers, they have roots, they have stem, isn't it? So today we will learn in detail about leaves. You must have seen leaves in green color, isn't it? We all have seen green color leaves. But do you know there are different colors also? Yes, there are many different colors of leaves. So let us see parts of a leaf. Now, uh, you know only leaf. Leaf is a part of a plant, but leaf also have parts. Now, it is divided into two parts, veins and leaf blade. Now, what are veins and what are leaf blades? Leaf blade means can you see the surface? Whatever green surface, plain surface on a leaf, it is called leaf blade. And the lines which you see very small, which is across the leaf, there are a lot of lines running on the leaf. These are called veins. So parts of leaf blade and veins. Now leaves grow on stems of plants. We all know, isn't it? Plants need leaves to breathe. Why they need leaves? Yes, because leaves they help plant to breathe. They cook food for plants, hence they are also known as kitchen of the plants. Yes, we have studied in class 2 when I have taught you about parts of plants. That time I had told you that leaves prepare food for the plant. Now some important points about leaves. They cook the food using chlorophyll and the whole process is known as photosynthesis. Okay, now why they are able to prepare their own food? Because leaves are of green color because they have chlorophyll in it. There are many leaves that are useful to us in different ways. Okay, now we will see they cook food using chlorophyll and the whole process is known as photosynthesis. Leaves are green color because they have chlorophyll in them. There are many useful leaves that are used in different ways. Now photosynthesis. What do you mean by photosynthesis? Yes, the process where light energy is converted into food energy for plants is called photosynthesis. This means a plant, okay, a plant contains root, fruit, flowers and leaves plays an important role in preparing food. And how does it prepare food? Yes, it prepares food in the presence of sunlight, air and water. In presence of all these three things, leaf prepare food and then through stem it passes to other parts of the plant, and this is the way how all the parts of plants grow through the process of photosynthesis. The necessary things required for this process are air, water and sunlight, as I told you. Okay. Now we eat some leaves as vegetable. Now how leaves are important for us and how they are useful, we will see one by one. Now in your house mama brings spinach, palak. Can you see? Yes. Cabbage, as I told you in the previous lecture. Lettuce, these all are leaves which we eat as food. So leaves are important for us in our daily life. Okay, we use some leaves as spices and herbs. Now we all know basil means tulsi, isn't it? When you feel uneasy or when you have cold and cough, your mama gives you tulsi leaves to eat, isn't it? Now bay leaf, it is used in your house for preparing different food items. Parsley, it is known as ova. This is also used for you to digest your food quickly. So these have many medicinal purpose. Now next we use some leaves as medicines. Aloe vera, betel leaf, neem. Okay. So now aloe vera. Aloe vera, when do you use? Maybe your elder sister or your mom might be using it, aloe vera, for her hair, or if you have any wound, or if your mama wants to make her skin very nice, or some pimples are there, that time we use aloe vera. Okay, it is useful and it is used as a medicine. Betel leaf means, after eating, some people eat pan. Yes, that pan is made up of these betel leaf and it is very good for your digestion. And neem. Now, chicken pox. When you have chicken pox, these neem leaves are crushed, and then the paste is applied to that small measles which appears on your skin, and which is very helpful to kill the germs on chicken pox. That's why this neem is used, and it keeps the germs away from you. So these are some examples of medicines. Now we make plates and bowls of leaves to eat food. Now in previous many years ago, comes that time, on Mondays we eat our food in this banana leaf. Then this is, now we call it here, we call it as drone, like a vati or a bowl, and this is a plate which we called as patravari, isn't it? We all have seen this. Then next, we use leaves for design and decorations. Now see, whenever we have any ceremony in our house or any puja, then we do Kalash Pujan. So we use different type of leaves. Can you see this? Yes. Which types of leaves are used? It may be maybe mango leaves or some big leaves which is very important and which have some good purposes behind it, isn't it? Now second one is mehendi. These are mehendi leaves. It is ground into paste and then it is applied on hands, so it gives you beautiful color on your hand, isn't it? And this toran, we use it in a festival like Holi. We put it on our door during Dasera. Every festival, when we have something very special, we put a toran around our door. So it is useful for decorations, leaves. Okay. Now next, we make roofs for houses using leaves. Now here in city, we all have roofs of cements, brick, isn't it? But in villages, people, you make roofs of dried leaves. Can you see these dried leaves? Yes, see here also. These dried leaves are used to make roofs. So you understand how useful leaves are? These animals who eats plants are known as herbivores. See, goat, deer, giraffe. Giraffe eat plants, leaves of tall plants or tall trees. Isn't it? Deer, goat, they all feed on these leaves. Then next, okay, now this is page number 12 from your textbook. Now plant fairy, we have seen about plant fairy, right? When she was talking, then she's asking students, to her friends, do all the leaves have similar color, shapes and margin? She asked. Then what did Dayaram said? Dayaram said, I did not know that there were so many types of leaves. Look, some are round, some are long and some are triangular. Isn't it? See, it has a triangular shape. This has a circle shape. This is long. Here it has some different shape. Isn't it? All the leaves are of different shapes. Then Amu said, they are of so many different colors as well. Now here you can see it is yellowish orange color. This is light green and green color. It is dark green. It is light green, something brownish in color. It is red and green. It has pink color. It has dark green color, light green color. It has purple color. So many different colors are there, isn't it? Now, some are light green color and some are dark green. Some are even yellow, red and purple. There is one which is green but has white patches on it. Isn't it? See, this has a white patch on it. Yes? Okay. Look, even the margins of these leaves are different from each other. Margin means the border. See, this margin. It has a curved margin. It has some crooked margin. It has something sharp, different type of margins. Isn't it? Then some have straight margins and some have uneven. Some of these margins even look like a saw, said Shabnam. Amu and Shabnam shouted together, "We also want to be the plant fairy." Didi said, "Not today, maybe next Sunday. It's time to go home now." On the way back, Didi recited a poem for everyone. Now, which poem? Yes, this is the poem which she recited. Leaves. I'll recite, you have to read it in your textbook. Okay? Red, purple, and even yellow. Some green, wet, and loose. Leaves are of different kinds and of different shapes and shades. Means the poem says that leaves are of different colors, they are of different kinds, they have different shapes, different shades, isn't it? As we have seen. Now, some are like the elephant's ears and some are playful like the devil. Devil means monster. Some are torn and some are folded and some even eaten like the beetle. Means some leaves we can eat, isn't it now? Tulsi leaf we can eat. Basil leaf means tulsi leaf, we can eat it. Neem, sometimes during Gudi Padwa we also have to eat neem leaves, isn't it? It is very bitter in taste. Yes. And in the early dawn, darkest hue, you will find the flowers cry tear like dew. Some are like butterflies, some like bees, some are hairy and some plain. Some dry up to look thorns, means sometimes some leaves they dry up and they look thorns. Thorns means a kata. Okay. And some even resemble cranes. Crane means birds. Some leaves they have different shape. Some leaves also shows you different shape like different animals. If you imagine in your way, isn't it? Whoosh whoosh, scuttle and flutter. In the breeze they all do mutter. All day long they smile and play, and in the night they sleep away. We all know at night all the leaves, all the plants, they sleep, isn't it? That's why it is told that do not pluck any leaves. How do you feel if somebody wakes you up when you are sleeping? You feel very bad, na? Same way. Now leaves are of different kinds and different shapes and hues. Is it clear? Now you just go through this poem, read it once or twice, and you have to color all the leaves which is around the picture. Here, these all leaves you have to color it. Okay? These leaves. Is it clear? Okay, next. Now, here is an activity which you have to do. Didi taught everyone how to take rubbings, means prints of leaves and trees trunks. All you have to do is take a paper and a crayon or a color pencil. Okay, place the leaf on the table or on the ground. It should be placed in such a way that the side of the leaf with veins is on the top. Okay, understood? I'll send you a video on this. Place a paper on the leaf. Gently rub the crayon on a color pencil on the paper. Be careful. Some weight on it so that the paper doesn't move. After this video, again I am going to send you a link of how to trace this leaf. Okay, so that's all for today. Have a nice day, children, and you have to complete this activity. Wait for my another link to send you. Okay, bye bye, good day.